David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll need their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those targets.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system is just trying to get everyone activated. This will make things easier later.
Lieutenant General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Domino's is going as planned.
Excellent.
Lost contact with Agent Vesseltino. Damage report.
Resistance to enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto. Begin firing Sam.
They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. We'll wipe them out with one hit. Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
One contact with Sector 2. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left. How many ships in port are still operational?
Can't assess damage, but let's set the job.
Ludicrous. No total port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
All right. We wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Trigger.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. He suggested an operation is not fly on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't want to try
Targeting good range.
Yes, sir.
Maintain course to return for
This
resupply.
is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Quinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft relay data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Target confirmed down. With Samuel Quinn gone, Erusea's naval stratagem will lose its edge. How more ships can move? We're stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
You chatter that area as I'm running it down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are dependencies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
There's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me a hand, will you? This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing us stellar performance. Usea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of the defense room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
We can't give up on the rest of the conservatives anybody. Sir, operations are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the order of 3 strikes. You can check my report if it works. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock and salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Strider
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Target acquired. 4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
Right time, until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air to air. Engaging.
Job well done.
That primary truffle soup sure look good. Hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
UAV destroyed.
I appreciate that. Four aircraft survived the entire tour. Canadian operative view of them.
All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
West Coast Patrol dog.
Returning to base.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighter 6 so outside. Bearing 015. Have a report to 3 strikes. Have a good go. Sorry, we couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. Instruct time. Now, Squadron E and Squadron clear to engage.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
41 on time.
3 strikes. Performing well above our expectations. Well, you sound downright ecstatic. Alright, Trigger, let's go get him. Trigger's wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. Bandit down.
Must be that 3 strike guy running across the fucking mouth.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile launched. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Such pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this. UAV.
Reach the CIC. Multiple float points from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, I would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Arthur drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What do you think will turn drill into a real war?
Don't see it to you. It's imagination.
Your imagination might develop submariners. A single shell will save tens of million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. So you said this is going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks too. We'll walk. Picnic. You have to eat.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me we should.
Bandit down.
Mark that aircraft. All squadrons be a data link.
Shaking off enemy lock.
All Su-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Tough that we let them hound us. Trigger, enemy closing on your 6.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
It's in the air. Quick, now. Push it. Check your 6.
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Nice kill!
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss. Want a piece of me? You got it.
Strider 1, missile launched. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Thanks, Trigger.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control.
Enemy's got a lock.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV. What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it.
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, hang in there.
Picture it. Salvation.
explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Head back. At 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Hostile confirmed destroyed. 5 minutes remaining. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution to keep it.
Alright, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Strider 1, package away. Vehicle eliminated. Missile inbound, missile inbound. Target acquired.
Picture it.
Target destroyed.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated
Shell
heli.
exploded. It's off the grid. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Philosopher won't be much of a threat. Behind the enemy.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Enemy has a lock. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Locked on, bandit. This one's mine.
Missile launched. Fox 2.
Imagine.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Target is hit. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. The shell exploded. It's off the grid. 3 minutes remaining. Missile launched. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Bandit shut down.
Target is in range of guns. Strider 1, missile away. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Missile hit.
Thanks. I need you to have my back, Trigger.
Railgun shell lost its target. Fox 2.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Target is down. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Target hit.
They're after you, Strider 1.
2 minutes remaining. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Strider 1, missile away. Target shot down.
Locked on.
Missile hit.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, missile launched. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. A recent senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Strider 1, bandit destroyed. Strider 1, locked on target. Missile launched. Bandit down. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. 1 minute remaining.
This is Corson.
Missile launched.
hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission. It's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by.
Stall warning.
Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090. SU-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
Missile.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. God, you idiot.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Nicely done. You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Scream, twitch. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Missile.
You did it, Trigger.
You idiot! Stay focused! Take down 3 strikes.
Only 1 left. We run them down together. With the death blow, we forgive Trigger.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him. Not one bit.
I can't do this alone. You know that?
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
No, I can't do anything. I'm not on my own.
Contact imminent. There may only be 1 left. Get your guard down.
Fire! Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger. The girl's gone from crazy to bonkers.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target hit. Target hit.
You psycho.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1 is splashed with drone. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
She's definitely lost her mind. Missile closing. Break!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
Strikes.
That blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated. Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusea to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever.
Usea, no! Stop it! Hey, chill.
Usea, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Osean capital of Olred.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.